And welcome to Israel Today. This is Rabbi Roger coming to you from Israel. This is our Friday Shabbat teaching, and today I want to begin with something that we will continue with daily until next Friday. Does anyone know what next Friday is? It is the beginning of Passover, or Pesach, as we say in Hebrew. So for the next week, I will be doing something special each day, giving you some tidbits about Passover. In Israel, as well as around the world, grows the almond tree, but there's something interesting about this plant that I would like to point out from the Hebrew that most people are not aware of. Let's read from Jeremiah 1:11 and 12. The word of the Lord came to me, saying, "What do you see, Jeremiah?" And I said, "I see a branch of an almond tree." Then the Lord said to me, "You have seen well, for I am watching over my word to perform it." The Hebrew word for almond is shaked, and the Hebrew word for watch is shoked. These words sound similar, and in the Hebrew they are spelt the same, just pronounced a bit differently. Just like in the English, if I change a vowel in a word, it can change the meaning of the word. For example, is it boot or boat? Swapping the O for an A changes the word. However, in the Hebrew, it works a bit different. Even though the vowels can change the meaning, the root word applies the same across the board. Let me explain. The action behind the root of an almond is to watch. What shape is the almond? Correct. It's oval shaped, which is the shape of an eye. Now, going back to what does this have to do with Passover? The almond tree is the first tree to bloom. Why? Because it watches over the other trees. It is also the barometer that lets the Jewish people know, mainly before the calendar came into use, that is, that Passover is coming. If you take all three letters for the word almond, which is shaked, and move the first letter of that word to the end, it becomes kadosh, which is holy. The Jewish people consider the almond tree to be holy because, like God, it too watches over Israel. Remember, it is God who neither slumbers nor sleeps. One last thing. It takes 21 days from the time the almond tree blooms until it produces fruit. The number 21 is 7 times 3. As you can see, God is all through it. 3 is the number of the Trinity, and 7 is the perfect number. Looks like we have the perfect one keeping an eye out for all, especially considering He is an omnipresent God. Let me bless you before you go. Yivrecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ye'er Adonai panav elecha v'yihunecha, Yitzah Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord cause His face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord look upon you and fill you to overflowing with His peace, His wholeness and completeness. And may you be filled with all that He has for you. And may you be blessed as you go out and blessed as you come in. If you want to get in touch with us or get on our mailing list, visit branchofisrael.com. That's branchofisrael.com. Again, this is Rabbi Roger coming to you from Israel. Thank you so much for listening. Shabbat Shalom. Have a peaceful Sabbath.